Hey, Tina. Hey, Tina. Good evening, sis. Good evening. Good evening, sis. How you doing today? How are you doing today? I hope all is well with you today, Tina. I hope you're having a good day. I hope that you're recuperating fine from your um procedure that you had the other day. I know you said that you had some dental work done. So I hope all is well with you. Hey, cool gamer. Hello, cool gamer. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tina says, hi, cool gamer. I'm a little bit early today. I'm a little bit earlier, a few minutes, just a few minutes. I just got done working out, so I'm cooling down. And it's a little bit earlier than usual. Hey, Miss Jazzy. Miss Jazzy says, hey, Lines Pride, Tina, cool gamer. Joshua, hey, Joshua. Welcome to the live, everybody. So, how has your Tuesday been? I hope you guys have been having a great Tuesday. Everybody, speaking to everybody. I'm glad to see that. Tina says, Lines Pride, my mouth is healing nice. Okay, healing nicely. Just battling a headache, still over loneliness from the breakup still. Oh, it's going to get better. It's going to get better, Tina. That headache is probably just stress. You know, that's a stressful event. A breakup is a stressful event. You'll be stressed for a while and, you'll get stressed from time to time, even after it's been a while. So you just have to try and, de stress. And it's just a part of the healing process, and hopefully you'll be feeling better, more a lot sooner. Hopefully you'll be feeling better a lot more and a lot sooner. Tina says, hey, Joshua, good to see you, friend. Hey, Sonya. Hey, Lines Pride and chat. So, yes, y'all, I'm a little bit early today. It's nicer outside today. It's not quite as hot. So, I'm earlier today. I, um, I just got done working out. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking about switching back to mornings. I've been enjoying the evenings, though. I have truly been enjoying the evenings. And in the summertime, it, um, it is a lot nicer in the evenings. Mornings are great. Mornings are great. But when I have to work in the mornings, I'm like rushed. I'm a little bit rushed. So it's a lot easier to come on in the evenings. So I hope you guys have been having a great Tuesday. I hope that you have hope that for those of you who went to work, I hope you had a great day at work. I hope that your day wasn't too stressful. For those who didn't go to work, whatever it is that you did, I hope that you had a great time doing it. And I hope that you've had a joyful day. I hope you've had a joyful day. Yeah, I've been at work, but I was on YouTube as well during my breaks and stuff like that. Um, so I've been seeing that we're still talking about the riverboat incident, and it'll be the topic of conversations for a long time. It will, it will, it will. It'll be the topic of conversations for a long time, y'all. There are some as far as that riverboat incident, there are some nuggets we can take from it. There are some teaching tools that can be used, and there's just some plain old common sense that you can get from it. So there's just some plain old common sense that you can get from it, and some good old common sense conversation can be had. And there are a lot of nuggets in there. And the first nugget that we talked about is that nobody is above the law, nobody is above rules, laws, and regulations. Nobody. The sooner I think people get that in their minds, that no matter what your financial status is, no matter what your family name is, there is nobody who should be above the law. That's nugget one, right? Well, you know what? I take that. Look at those spirits. Kind of. I don't know what kind of. I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is, but it's free. Um, you know what? I take that back. Nugget number one, and the golden rule is never put your hands on anybody who has not first put their hands on you. So that's rule number one. People need to learn to keep their hands to themselves. The only way you should put your hands on somebody else is if that person is posing an imminent threat or danger to you. And as we know in that situation, the man was not posing an imminent threat or danger. He was simply trying to do his job. So, rule and nugget number one, keep your hands to yourself. We were all taught that growing up. Did we all abide by that rule? I don't know. I know we didn't, but we were all taught that. So, nugget number two is you're not above the law. You're not above rules and you're not above regulations. No matter what you look like, no matter where you live, no matter what your name is. You know what? I'll take that no matter where you live back because there are certain areas where people feel like they're above the law. They feel like they don't have to abide by regulations and they get away with that. Miss Jazzy says, hang in there, Tina. It'll get better with time. Yes, that's so true, Miss Jazzy. Tina says, Miss Jazzy, you're the best. Thank you so much. Let's see, Jazzy. Oh, Tina, you're very welcome. I truly understand because I've been there. Yes, Miss Jazzy. I think we've all been there. And we know what that feels like. Joshua says, hey, Tina, how are you? Yes, he says, hey, Tina, how are you? How are you? How are you? How are you? Tina says, Miss Jazzy, I've been fighting myself. Wanted to text or call him, but I haven't given in. Don't give in, Tina. Don't give in. Be strong. You know, it's easy to say be strong, but like Miss Jazzy said, we've all been there. And if you haven't been there, if you haven't been there, count yourself blessed and lucky that you haven't been a part of a breakup because it can be mentally draining, it can be physically draining, it can be stressful. It can be stressful. Tina says, Joshua, I'm good, friend. We miss you on Daniel's live channel. Yes, Tina, I will see. Okay, he'll see her Friday. He'll see Danielle Friday. Jazzy says, Tina, that's normal to want to make that call. Ooh, Jazzy, what you talking about? I know that's right. It's normal to want to make that call, but you're strong. You're strong. You're strong. And you know what? Sometimes you make that call and you hang up. Sometimes you make that call and then the strength kicks in. You know, we get weak. We get weak. Sometimes you make that call and the strength kicks in and you hang up. So, Tina, yes, we understand. We get what you're saying. But with time, like Miss Jazzy said, it'll get better. It'll get better. And again, you guys, each month we want to wish each other happy birthdays, especially if your birthday is in that particular month. I'm an August birthday, so I wish each and every August birthday, each and every August birthday having person a happy birthday. Especially the Leos, especially the Leos, Virgos. We know y'all coming in toward the end, but I think your biggest month is September. But yes, it doesn't matter which sign they are. If they're in August, if you come across someone in these YouTube streets, wish them a happy birthday. Tell them happy birthday. Yes, Jazzy, I think we've all been there. And if you haven't, you're one of the very, very few, or you just haven't been there yet. Just haven't been there yet. And I hope that you don't. I hope if somebody hasn't gone through that, I truly hope that they don't. But sometimes, things like that helps to build our character. You know, things like that help you. It helps build character, and it helps you to become strong. It helps you to become a stronger person. Sonia says, "Hello, Joshua." Tina says, "Blessed birthday to all August birthdays." Yes, yes, yes. Blessed birthday to all August birthdays. Blessed birthday to each and every one who's had a birthday thus far this year, and to those who have birthdays approaching. To those who have birthdays approaching. Like I said, sometimes, not that you don't have anyone near you or close to you, but some people rarely get a happy birthday on their birthday. You know, maybe from mom, dad, husband, wife, children. But some people are single. They don't live near their parents or close to their parents. Some people are loners. We always have to remember those who may not have many people in their families, or they just may not interact a lot with people, you know. So I think it's so nice, y'all, when like your doctor's office or your job wishes you a happy birthday, like those automated generated messages. Yes, yes. Tina and Jazzy says happy birthday to all people celebrating the birthday this month of August. Sonia says, thank you, Miss Jazzy. Miss Jazzy says you're speaking nothing but facts at Lions Pride. Yeah, I try to, you know, it's from an opinionated standpoint, but like I always say, as we each and every minute that we're here, we should be trying to do better, you know? No matter what we've done in the past, no matter how we've been in the past, we should be trying to do better as people. We should be trying to be more understanding and more empathetic. We should be trying to work on our issues. Like me, I always say my patience is short. Um, some people are easily angered. They even lash out sometimes, you know. But those who can't recognize that are the ones who are going to have the most trouble identifying that. Some people, you know, they're negative Nancy's. They always have something negative to say. They always have, we all always have opinions, right? But some people always have a negative opinion. You know, work on having a positive opinion sometimes. You're always pessimistic. Work on being optimistic sometimes. And if you're an optimistic person all the time, that doesn't mean that you're perfect either. That means sometimes you may be, you know, a little bit too open to being taken advantage of. You know, I talk to my one of my family members all the time. She's very, very optimistic. And I love that about her. We need optimism, you know, as a family. We need that person in the group. You know how if you have a group of friends, for those of us who do have a group of friends, because some people really don't do well in groups. And, you know, and that doesn't mean anything negative, but some people are just kind of loners. But usually when you have like that group of friends, you always have the pessimist, you have the optimist, you have the wild and crazy friend, and you have that one that keeps the peace. So there's nothing wrong with being optimistic all the time. But I do tend to notice that some people who are always optimistic, sometimes people will try to take advantage of them. They'll try to take advantage of them. Now, always being optimistic doesn't mean you're a pushover either. But I have noticed that sometimes people who are very happy and optimistic all the time, always looking on the bright side of things, people tend to try them because I think they feel like nobody can be that happy all the time. Doesn't mean that they're happy all the time. It just means that sometimes they use that to help themselves get out of a funk. I always say you have to be your biggest cheerleader because who else would cheer for you? Sometimes there's no one else cheering for you. You have to pull yourself up out of the slump. You have to grab the shoestrings, the shoelaces, and pull yourself up out of whatever it is that's bothering you. And sometimes you can't. I think I put a meme up about that. When people don't clap for your damn self. And I know sometimes that's not always easy. You're not always in the mood. Look, y'all, we're not always in the mood to clap for ourselves, right? Like Tina right now. Tina's going through a breakup. Sometimes she's probably not in the mood to even get out of bed, let alone talking about encouraging herself, clapping for herself. So the only thing that I can tell, she may not even be in the mood to get on social media. So the only thing that I would suggest is that when you're feeling that way, think about the positive things that people have said to you on social media. And I like it when social media is used for positivity because I think that was the initial intent, you know, for people to have an outlet, a voice, things to share with the world. to share on the platform. But of course, us as humans, there are all sides to us. There's positive sides, there's negative sides. We all have a positive and negative sides, like a battery. We all have a positive charge, we all have a negative charge. Um, but you have some people who can be really cruel, you have some people who can be really nice. So when you come on here, I think the intent was for the creators of this thing called the World Wide Web is for information. It was the information highway. So you want to be informative, you want to be educational, you want to be positive and uplifting. But along with all that comes the human component to be messy, mean, bad, ugly, you know, financially driven, which can be positive or negative. So, a lot of times you encounter things on here. You come on here feeling bad, thinking you're gonna find something to make maybe uplift your spirits, and you end up feeling worse. And it's sad to say, but sometimes it happens like that. And that's why I decided to make that something I say all the time. If you leave social media with more stress than you came on with, give it a break. You shouldn't leave any platform with more stress than you came onto that platform with. I know that there's a lot that goes on social media, and I think, like I said, the true intent initially was for it to be a good thing, educational thing, an informative thing. But as with all things, they take legs and they go in all different directions. They go in all different directions. Miss Jazzy says that my big age, wisdom, and experience have taught me so much, and I'm optimistic and grateful to have a wonderful sense of discernment. I know that's right, Miss Jazzy. I know that's right. And that's what we have to have. We have to be optimistic, and does that mean we're gonna be positive all the time? No, but that means that is the goal. That's the goal that we have. We have that goal, and anytime something just rubs you the wrong way, I don't care what anybody else tells you. Hey, y'all, this baby yelled at me. She doesn't have on anything. She doesn't have on anything but a pamper. She's so cute. It's hot. That baby says it's hot out here. It actually feels pretty good right now, but I understand her. I understand why she has nothing but a pamper on. Her mama's just laughing. But you know, nobody's optimistic all the time. Very few people. I will say, I just told you, I have a family member who seems to be. But even those people, you know how they say check on your strong people? Even those people, we have to check on them because sometimes they're even, you know, putting on a happy face because maybe they don't like chaos. They don't like discontent. They don't like, things to be negative. So they put on a happy face. Some of the most abused people, you'll never know it because one, they don't want you to know it. And two, outwardly, they want the world, they're trying to see the world the way they want their world to be or the way they wish that their world was. So, when you see people optimistic and happy all the time, don't talk bad about them. Be happy, but also check on them. Make sure that they're okay. Because a lot of times, again, the happiest people, those who seem to smile all the time, they're the ones with issues. They're strong. They're just not letting anybody know. But sometimes people have a breaking point. So whenever you see someone like that, check on them just as much as you see those who are down and out. Check on them too. And a lot of us don't realize that people are adults. You know, um, there's such a bully mentality, gang mentality. You know, you should have if you have pure discernment, then there's nothing anyone else can tell you to influence the decisions that you make. Now, that said, I don't mean that people people's contributions to you shouldn't take into account. But what I mean is if something's telling you that something's just not right, you should have the discernment to understand that with no one having to agree with you. You know, if something's telling you that something is right, but you feel like it's wrong, stand on your own discernment. Stand on your own discernment. Tina says, Lounge Pride, you and this group has kept me positive, been kicking up my exercise and rewarding myself with ordering a new pair of those Skechers walking shoes. Come on then, Tina. Tina, these Skechers feel so good. um, It's made me, you know what? I figured this would happen. These schedules feel so good. I kind of stopped looking for my New Balance. And I'm going to get my New Balance. But when I felt how good these shoes felt, I was like, okay, I don't have to be in such a big hurry to get my New Balance. But I've got to get them because I do like to have two different pair of walking shoes. Tina says, Jazz says, Tina, trust and believe, know we are here for you and know you are loved. Absolutely. Exactly. Exactly. Tina says, Miss Jazz, you just made me happy. Tears in my eyes. Thanks, sis. That's good, Tina. That's good. Those are some of the best tears. Those are some of the best tears, happy tears. You know, emotional, sad tears can be great too. The events that bring them about aren't so great, but sometimes you just need a good cry when it comes to something that's depressing, something that gets you down, or something that's sad. Sometimes you just need a few good cries. So sad cries can be good as well. They can be emptying. Sometimes you just need to empty out all your feelings. So yes, happy tears are the best. They're some of the best tears, but don't count out the sad tears either. Of course, the events that bring sad tears are not good events. Um, but it's just about releasing. Sometimes people have a hard time releasing. Some people don't like to cry, and that's okay. But most people, even when they say they don't like to cry, when they finally really get a good cry, they feel a little bit of release and relief. A little bit of release and relief. Jazzy says, you're quite welcome, Etina. Hello, April. Hey, April Showers. Thank you for coming into the live. I appreciate you. Thank each and every one of you guys for coming into the live. I appreciate you guys. You always bring positive vibes. You always bring good conversation. We're always uplifting each other, and that's what we're here for. So that's what we're trying to do when we go live. When we talk about some educational things that may be kind of touchy, we can, but before they get overly touchy, we'll steer the conversation in a different way. But the thing about it is, conversations need to be had about a lot of different things. And right now, that's just like the riverboat conversation. I kind of keep it kind of mild and light because I see a lot of conversation being had about it, and I like that. I keep it mild and light because there is a lot of conversation being had about it, and I'm really, really, truly enjoying the conversations, and I really, really, truly like the fact that they're happening. So we can talk about it over here, but we can keep it light and party. We could talk about what we saw and what we thought. And that's just like with anything in life. Conversations have to be had, and that's the reason sometimes so much tension is amongst us because we don't have those conversations, those hard conversations. Jazzy says, "Hello there, April." Tina says, "My mom always said tears clean the soul." Yes, 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 they do. They do. They truly do contribute to it. Everybody's speaking to April. Jazzy says she always feels good after a good cry. Yeah, yeah, he's so cute though. Just, I look at him because I'm scared of all dogs. But he be fussing at me. Like he ain't even paying no attention. He's fussing at me. He's fussing at me, and then as soon as I got by him, he just looked off. Yes, Jazzy, yes. Ooh, especially when it comes to certain situations, it's just it can kind of, sometimes it's just like, y'all remember Lisa and Coke Jam, all cried out, all cried out. I don't care how old you are. Some songs are just those songs. Your children remember them, even if they were 2 or 3 years old, because they were in the car seat in the back of the car, just jamming, just listening to you. Y'all, sometimes kids know more songs than they know. Look, you're looking like, why are they talking that much yet? But let a song come on. They know every word in the song, and even if they don't know the words, y'all, they know they know how to hum it. All cried out. It doesn't mean that you're not sad anymore. No. Um, but it does help to kind of pull you out of a slumber. It does help. Yes, Miss Jazzy, all cried out. That song was the song, and it was so, that was that good old R&B. That was that good old R&B. It was. It's like today, nothing is as good as it was when it comes to music. Do we still have some lyrical geniuses, some musical geniuses, some producers who are geniuses? Yes, we do. But sometimes not so much. I feel like back then, even whether you were the singer, the writer, the producer, the singer, writer, and producer, i.e., somebody like Babyface, you could do it all. It was so much more soul in it. It was so much, there was so many more feelings in it, even in rap. Because we all know how rap started. It was so much more feelings involved. Now, a good rap song is you talking about slapping somebody on the ass, you know? And, and that's it, that's all. And you can say that like 50,000 times and maybe throw two more words in the song and you're an international phenom. You know, and I'm like, okay, all right, if that's the talent, that's the talent. And those people will call us old, right? Nah, we're just seasoned and we know what's good, just like a good seasoned piece of chicken. We know what's good and what's not. We know what has been, trampled on. And that's not so good anymore. So when you hear somebody come out like K Michelle, oh my goodness, she kind of take you back to that good old R&B. Is she's new, she's everybody, I think every age can identify with her. I think she attracts every age. Fantasia, I think she attracts every age. Beyonce is that people criticize her singing ability, but Beyonce can sing. Can she sing better than a lot of other performers? No. But guess what? That word performer. She's a performer. Some people say Michael Jackson wasn't the best singer. Michael Jackson can hum. I'm gonna tell you, he can hum. But what got Michael Jackson to the status that he was that performing. When Michael Jackson got on the stage, everybody couldn't wait for him to start performing. And that's what Beyonce is. That's what Usher is. That's what Chris Brown is. Whether you like them personally or not, or some of the things that they do, we do still have quite a few performers who can give you everything. Whether you like their singing or not, whether you critique their ability to sing, they can sing good enough and they can put on a show and they can give you their money's worth. They can give you your money's worth. Tina says, Live Tribe, been listening to old school Allure, all cried out on loop, sis. Yes, yes, yes. Allure version of it. Okay, okay. Miss Jack. Yes, y'all. It's like some of them can't sing, but if they can hold, I'm telling you, if they can hold a note, hold a tune, carry a tune, but if they can perform, oh, they got it. If they can perform, they got it. They're just like Blue Ivy. Y'all see, she's been on tour with her mother. She's been tearing the stage up. Has anybody heard her sing? I don't know. But I bet you one thing, whether she ends up being able to sing or not, rap or whatever, she's going to be a performer. She is going to be a performer. Hey, a brilliant blessed mess. Hey, beautiful Sis Lines Prize chat and Mars. Happy Tuesday. It's hot today. Rainy yesterday. Shaking my head, but hot today. Enjoying a walk at the lake. Okay, I got you. I got you. It's really nice outside. It's not quite as hot. It's cooled down a little bit. So I'm hoping that we can have this cool down for a few days. You know, it's still what, not quite middle of August yet. Today's what, August? Is it the 9th? Is today August 9th, yeah? I think. Yeah, I think today is August 9th. I've been writing the date down most of the day. I think it's August 9th. So we're not quite middle of the month yet. So we still got some hot days coming. Yes, Whitney. Exactly, Tina, exactly. Whitney really couldn't sing. I mean, correction, y'all, before somebody lets me know, that is an absolute mistake. She really couldn't dance that well. She really couldn't dance that well. But let me tell you, it's the eighth, y'all. Oh my goodness. See, why do I feel like it's the ninth? I've probably been writing the ninth down too. If I probably wrote it on most things that I wrote on today. Oh my goodness. I need to correct that. I need to correct that. So today is the, let's see, yeah, it is the 8th. Y'all are right. It is the 8th. Why am I rushing it? See, it's not even the middle of the month yet. So we got some more hot days coming, I'm sure. This is August 2. I think we were talking about that the other day. Like some people feel like July is the hottest month. Some people feel like August is. I'm not gonna lie to you, August ain't no joke. July is hot, but August is no joke. And I think this year July has really, really been really hot. It has. The temp has come down a little bit this time, for August. It's August 8th. Tina says today is my son's 22nd. Okay, birthday. Happy birthday to your son. Everybody wishing Tina's son a happy. See, I'm telling you, a lot of August birthdays. So we're wishing everybody a happy birthday during the month of August. And we will do the same. The plan is to do the same for September. And if I'm on here and I'm running my mouth and I forget, somebody remind me. I'm sure somebody will have a September birthday coming up. So we want you guys to wish them a happy birthday. If they have a cash app, they can drop it and just give them $1. Give them $1. If 10 people give them $1, that's enough for a cup of coffee and a four for four. Arbor says, hey, Tina sis. Hey, Tamika. Welcome, 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 welcome to the live. Tamika, glad to have you. Again, glad to have each and every one of you guys in this live. We've been talking about the riverfront situation with the Harriet Tubman a little bit. We haven't been going deep into it because there are some funny moments. I think there's a place for it to be funny. I think that there's a place for it to be very serious, of course. And I just think there are some lessons that people can learn, and the lessons aren't new. The lessons aren't new. They're old. They're golden rule type lessons. Keep your hands to yourself and obey rules. Nobody is above the law. Nobody is above the law. Obey the rules and regulations. And when you're at these places, these different places in your community, yeah, allow people to do their jobs. Allow people to do their jobs. Let's see. Tell her son, oh yes, tell your son happy birthday from us, Tina. Tamika said good evening last Friday, everybody in the chat. You thought it was the ninth too? Oh, I did. I really did. I thought it was the ninth. And I think I put that down on some stuff. It's triple digits, Jazzy. Oh my goodness. For the next 10 days, that's hot. That is hot. I think it's just been like that at some point everywhere in the United States this summer has hit triple digits. I think every place in the United States at some point has hit triple digits. I'm not sure every single city has, but most places have. Tamika's birthday is August 18th, y'all. So happy early birthday to Tamika. What's today? Today is the 8th. So 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. Is that like next uh Sunday? Will that be on a Sunday? I might be wrong. Y'all know I got the date, today's date wrong. Today's the 8th. So it's Tuesday, right? 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th. Wednesday's Friday. Is that a Friday? On a Friday, Tamika? So everyone wish Tamika a happy early birthday. Between now and then, you can put your cash app in the chat if you would like, Tamika. And if you would like to, send her $1 if you can, but at least tell her happy birthday. Like I said, some people don't even get a happy birthday. You know, send her $1. She gets $10 from 10 different people. She gets $2 from 5 different people. She can get her a good nice coffee from Starbucks. Might not have much change left with the way these prices are, but depending on what she likes to drink, she can get her a nice cup of tea. Depending on what she likes to eat, she may be able to still get a lunch from some places. You know, she can definitely get a 4 for 4. Hey, Spiky. Hey, you're welcome, Tamika. So Spiky in here. You're welcome, Tamika. Hey, Spiky. Uh, Arbor says, dang, Jazzy, you blessed. Seattle is rain and hot, then rain hot. Happy birthday, all of you Leos. I'm September 27th, a true Libra. Yes, yes. I just kind of, I still don't know the order of the zodiac. I kind of remember, you know what? I'm kind of remembering the last half of the year a little bit more since I've been on YouTube. I know that July's Cancer season, August Leo, September Virgo, most of what late September into October Libra, October to November is Scorpio, and kind of late November into December is Sagittarius. And I do know the Capricorns are what late December into January. After about that, I get them confused. What is Pisces? Is Pisces? I don't know what Pisces is. What is after Capricorn, y'all? I know Pisces is February. I don't know February, March kind of. So after like the first part of the year, I get that kind of confused. Friday, okay. Happy early birthday, Tamika. Happy early birthday to you. Every birthday, every trip, every 365-day trip is a blessing. Yeah, okay, I tried to turn that off before they caught it. It's like he stopped right there and blasted his music like he knew I was on YouTube or something. And as soon as I hit the mic, y'all, he turned it off. He was still sitting there. I'm like, what's going on? What you talking about, Willis? What you got going on, Willis? Do you know that I'm on YouTube, Willis? I'm like, as soon as he got to me, he blasted that old loud. Y'all probably heard it, but I hope I caught it before they did, or before they feel like I did something I wasn't supposed to do. As soon as I hit the mic, he stopped. He stopped, and he was still sitting there. I was like, okay, okay. And y'all, sometimes the mic, when you're trying to avoid this music and stuff, tell me why sometimes the mic gets stuck, like it freezes or something. You're in Houston? Okay, okay. Jazz is in Houston, Arbor. So yes, 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 it gets hot, hot, hot. Spiky, you walk today? Good, good, good. Move, move, move. Any and everybody who comes across this video, please get up and move. Walk, 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 walk. Move your arms. You know that walking will help with stiffness. It'll help, with stress relief. It rejuvenates you. It rejuvenates you. So get up and walk. Get up and walk. You know, it's stress relieving. It helps with your mental. It helps with your emotions. And it helps with stiffness. It keeps you from being stiff. It does. At least it helps you. It helps you. It helps. I think most healthcare providers would suggest to any and everybody to walk. That being said, the information in this video is not meant to be professional advice. Always, always, always speak to your healthcare provider when it comes to starting an exercise routine, regimen, schedule. Get you a thorough checkup and make sure that it's okay with him or her that you start one. Again, I don't see anybody really seeing something wrong with moving 30 minutes per day, at least 5 days a week. 30 minutes per day, at least 5 days per week. I think that's what they all want us to do. And a lot of times people do work. The type of work that they do keeps them moving. But I still suggest to you to get up and get out and maybe exercise. Spend some time with yourself. Spend some time with yourself. Sometimes when people exercise, that's the only me time that they get. So get up and exercise. Get you some me time in. And if it's not exercise, whatever it is that you like to do, always make sure that you get some me time in throughout the day. It's easier said than done, like with a lot of things. But even if you can't do 30 minutes, try to do at least 15 to 20 minutes of me time, some self reflection, some deep breaths, taking some deep breaths in and out, some deep breaths in and out. Y'all, I'm so nosy. This look like a this look like a pecan. It is pecans. This is, of course, it's like not right, but it's a pecan tree. I don't see. I see a couple of them. It seems a little bit early. I know it's kind of like maybe early fall, kind of September. No, summer isn't officially over until like what September 21st or something like that. So pecans do start to fall, to come out. But I thought they actually start to, develop like maybe mid September. This is still August. I don't know much about like when pecans. I just tend to think it's like more closer to fall. What's Spiky doing? Spiky, let me look back up here. Oh, you lost 20 pounds, Spiky. Congratulations, Spiky. Congratulations, Spiky. You lost 20 pounds? Spiky, you've been busy. You've been busy. That is good. That's a blessing. I lost 20 pounds. I hear you, Spiky. Okay, who? Somebody asked Miss Jackson, did she know some Joneses? Okay. Don't y'all find out y'all related on here. Well, no, no, do find that out. Do find that out. I was just playing, but do find that out. Wouldn't that be something? I bet there are so many people who interact on here who are actually related and they don't even know it. Arbor says, okay, Jazzy, that's my family. Okay, it was Arbor. And congrats, Spikey, on the weight loss. Share some of your weight loss nuggets with us, please. Yes, Spikey, drop some of those nuggets. Drop some of those nuggets so we can pick them up. We drop nuggets over here and we pick them up. We drop nuggets. We drop informational nuggets, informative nuggets, positive nuggets, uplifting nuggets, nuggets that will help you prosper. Y'all know I say peace, positivity, and prosperity. So we want to drop nuggets that help us prosper. Okay? We want to drop nuggets that help us prosper. Sonya says, Spiky, congratulations. I lost 21. Keep I'm keeping it down. Good, good, good. That's wonderful, Sonya. Miss Jazzy says that's wonderful. Spiky says, thanks, Jazzy, and everyone. Well, cut alcohol out and drinking water, change diet. Okay, okay, that'll do it, Spiky. That'll do it. I remember you talking about wanting to make changes, Spiky, and you did it. And look at the results. It's not ripe. No, it's not ripe yet, Sonya. But I still thought it was early though. Is it still not kind of early? I thought pecans kind of start to fall like maybe late August, early September, and they're kind of ripe maybe like September, early October. If they're falling and they're ripe, I thought that's like maybe late September, early October. I might be wrong though. Miss Jazzy says, you're welcome, Spiky. Tina says, my daughter just called and we are going to go walk at the nearby track before dark. That is great. Have a great night, everyone. Tina, that is great. I'm so glad that your daughter called you. I'm so glad that she's going to get you up and out and you guys are going to go walking. That's what we want to hear. See, y'all, we dropping nuggets over here. We drop nuggets and we pick them up and we put them to use. And if a nugget doesn't work for you, guess what? Don't be discouraged because we're not just dropping one. And whatever you pick up over here that doesn't work for you, maybe it'll work for someone you know. Maybe it'll work for someone you know. Sonia says, thanks, Jazzy. Jazzy says, you're welcome. Arbor says, Lord knows as we get younger, the stiffness is real. My body used to be automatic. Now it's manual. Arbor, that's cute. That's so funny. Arbor says her body used to be automatic. Now it's manual. Miss Jazzy says, Arbor, you're so right. Joshua says, Arbor, hey, what's up? Yes, Tamika. Tamika says, congratulations to you guys on the weight loss. Yes, yes, yes. Spikey says, congrats, Sonya. See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Just being uplifting. There's a time for everything. There's a time to be good to each other, there's a time to be bad, but we want the good to far outweigh the bad, right? And if you are a person who you've done bad, change, change. What did Michael Jackson say? Start with the man in the mirror. Start with the woman in the mirror. Change, change. And a lot of times I know we try to change, like maybe drop certain habits or drop some of our negative ways, bad ways. And it's hard, y'all. It's hard. You find yourself backsliding, going right back into those negative ways, into those negative habits. Anything that you've been doing and you've been doing it on a regular basis, on a consistent basis, it's just like with good things. If you do them regularly, consistently, it's hard to stop doing something that's good. So it's the same thing with bad things. If you've been a certain way, most of your life, and you've done things that aren't so great, you all still have the power and the free will to change. So does that mean it'll be easy? No. Does it mean you'll backslide? Probably, most likely. Some things we can do cold turkey and never do them again. You know, there are rare situations that it happens like that. But sometimes, even if you're a bad person, you're trying to be good, sometimes you're going to backslide because a lot of it is just in you. It's your nature, but it's in you, and you have a mentality that's within you too, that you can take your mentality and start thinking about things in a different way. Start thinking about yourself in a different way. Think about the way that those bad things make you look and fight to change them. Fight to change them. Fight to change them. It's not going to be easy. Most of the times when you're doing something bad, guess what? It's a hard habit to break. That's anything from smoking, eating bad, you know, staying up late. You want to get more rest at night. Guess what? That's one of the hardest trends to break, is to start going to bed early for some people. Some people can do it. Like I said, it's cold turkey. They can do it. Going to bed early could be like breaking a cold. It's like it could be breaking a habit, like cold turkey. I'm going to start going to bed early, and they can just do it. But most things that you've been doing that may not be so beneficial for you, those things are hard to break. And that's anything from smoking, drinking, eating poorly, um, your attitude, having a nasty attitude, being a bad person. You know, doesn't mean you have to be a bad person forever. Change, change. Pray about it. Focus on it. And even though a lot of times you do all of that, you pray about it, you focus on it, you still backslide because it's just in you. It's innate. It's just in you to do it. But work on it. When you have the when you set the goal to work on it, when you set that as your goal that you want to change, then that's the first step. You're gonna backslide, whether it's drinking, smoking, your attitude, your behavior. You're going to backslide because you've gotten so used to doing it. You may have watched somebody who raised you do it, whether it be your parents or an uncle, or you may have just started doing it at such a young age that it's just really hard for you to break loose from whatever it is that you're chained to. But you have to just focus, focus, focus. And you have to accept the fact that it may not be easy. You will backslide. And of course, you're going to beat yourself up about it, but just try not to stay in that area. Try to come up out of that area and continue to do better. You'll never be perfect. No one is. No one is. Yes, yes, encouraging. Joshua says, congrats to Sonya. Sonya says, thank you. Tamika says, hey, Joshua. Joshua speaking to Tamika. Miss Jackson says, I made a conscious effort to increase my water intake, and it's working for me. That's good, Jazzy. That's good. See, even something like that, not drinking enough water, it can be a bad habit to break. It can be a hard habit. It's a bad habit, just in the fact that you need water. If you don't drink enough, that's a bad habit. But you're not hurting anyone. You're kind of hurting yourself. But still, sometimes we do things that hurt ourselves, and those habits are hard to break. Something like Miss Jazzy said, drinking water. Some people know they need to drink more water. They want to drink more water, but it's so hard for them to get into the habit of drinking more water. So it doesn't always have to mean like something like smoking, gambling, drinking. your behavior. It can be something like exercising. Some people, it's hard for them to start exercising. Some never really have unless they had to for school, and some really didn't do it then. And then you have people who did exercise, but they got out of the habit, and it's been really hard for them to start back. So sometimes it doesn't always necessarily have to be something mean and evil or, bad like that. It can be, like I said, our behaviors. Sometimes some of the things that we do we're not proud of. But sometimes it can just be something as simple as drinking water. Something that's trying to go to bed early. You can't break that habit of staying up. You work day shift. You go into work tired. You're groggy. You're grouchy. But if you could just break that habit of staying up late, you'll go into work with a better attitude. Maybe you'll be more refreshed when you get to work. And even though things may be going crazy at work and they truly do get on your nerves, maybe if you're a little bit more refreshed, you can deal with them better. Miss Jazzy says, of course, these hot temps have helped a lot. Yes, yes. It'll help you drink that water. Miss Jazzy says, exactly, Joshua. Joshua says, right, Jazzy, it does help you stay hydrated. Yes, to stay off depression and anxiety. Yes. Spiky says, water is good for you. It's simple. It is. It is good for you, Spiky. But so many people, I hear so many people say that they don't like to drink water. They say they try putting lemon in it, they try adding a lime to it, and they just say they have a hard time drinking water. And I just tell them, try to focus on the fact that it's good for you. Just try to focus on that fact. It helps keep your I hope you can say urine. It helps to keep your urine dilute and not loud. I think sometimes those are the type of things that we need to talk about on here. Like, are you getting enough water? How can you tell? First signs of dehydration. Are you getting enough water? How can you tell the first signs of dehydration? Well, honestly, one of the very first signs of dehydration in its mildest form are chapped lips. Now, I know sometimes we live in areas and sometimes it's cold, it's not even hot. And the weather can have you with dry lips. But a lot of times, especially in the summer, if those lips are dry a lot, that's one of the signs of dehydration. Dry, ashy lips. Yes, you can keep them moisturized, but they still ash up quickly. Think about your water intake. Think about your fluid intake in general. How much water are you getting? I'll tell you guys a quick thing. Take the back of your hand. Take your other finger, your thumb and your forefinger. Pinch it. Make a little tent. Yo! Y'all, now I know it now. Yeah. Who said that wasn't that dog the other day? Y'all remember that dog had me doing the two-step? I'm like, these people better put these dogs on leash and get to city. I report it in a heartbeat. Shit, I know the mayor. Shit. That same one, y'all. That same one. I'm like, see, then when people come around here and have them picking your dog up, you're going to be mad. Tonight, they wrong for that. This is the city. This is not the county or country. There are leash laws. Girl, I'm so tired of him. And their mama sat there and lied and said he was a stray dog. Now, you want to let your kids play with a stray dog? I was not expecting him because they said he was a stray. And he was about to get got the other day because a lady was in the car and she thought he was a stray. Yeah, I was like, what? I said, he's bad. Yeah, they said he was a stray, right? And he just picked up at the house. Tell me why the little girl called him. She was like, I bet you they're probably not supposed to have him. So that's probably why she told me he was a stray. They're probably not supposed to have him. They probably don't own the home, and they probably not supposed to have him. Miss Jazzy, that little joker, I don't know, maybe he's coming around to me, because this time he stopped. Yeah, it's like that's the same dog. Look, I'm sorry, I put the phone down. No, I couldn't even take a picture. You know how you got to take a picture of everything? How am I going to take a picture of him live? I'm like, okay, you lied the other day. You said that was a stray dog. Because y'all remember I said I was going to see if she was lying or not, right? So I decided to go that way again. And here he comes. Well, I've seen him two more times. A lady was about to pick him up because he was in the street, just like he wasn't chasing cars, but he was getting in the way of the cars. He was getting in the way. And so this one lady stopped and she was about to pick him up, but he wouldn't get close to her. He wouldn't get close to her. So that's why this time he just kind of shocked me. I wasn't expecting it. The last time I was scared of him because, dogs that don't know you will bite you. Dogs bite people they know. So he ran out. And I'm like, okay, I saw him 2 times since he ran at me the first time. And they weren't around. So I was like, okay, maybe he is a stray dog. Maybe they're telling the truth. But now I don't think they're telling the truth. Now I think she's lying because he didn't run out of the house, but the little girl was out there, and there he came running. And he doesn't have a leash on. He doesn't have a leash. He doesn't even have a collar on. And that's why the lady was about to get him. Some people are just dog lovers. They're like dog whisperers. You talk to them the right way, they'll let you love on them. But I don't fool with stray dogs. I don't fool with dogs I don't know. So I was like, oh, there he is. So you lying. You lying. And he bring his little butt out here. I tried not to kick him the other day. But today I got mace and I still didn't use the mace. I was gonna light his little butt up. But he didn't get close enough today. Hey Roselle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Miss Jasmine says she adds lemon in her water, but I'm going to okay, try adding. Yes, 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 Miss Jasmine. I do that sometimes on my shorts. I throw in lemon and cucumbers. Um, and oh my gosh, that's the best water. Lemon, some slices of lemon, slices of cucumber. Sometimes I'll do like cantaloupe. I just drop them over in there and just pour it, fill it up with water, and let it sit overnight. Oh my goodness, that's the best tasting water. So yes, that's absolutely correct. Miss Jazzy says she adds cucumber, she's added lemon. If you do have a hard time drinking water, make you a pitcher of water, slice up a cucumber and put it in there. Slice up some lemon, put that in there. You can do one or the other or both. I do cantaloupe sometimes. Limes, I'll do limes. Put that in there and that whole pitcher and drink off of that. Drink off of that. Roselle speaking to everybody. Miss Jazzy, I'm so damn. I'm sorry, YouTube, but I had to curse in. I'll be trying not to curse. But I'm so mad. Because now, and y'all see, another lady was like maybe 3 or 4 doors down. Tell me why she grabbed her dog up. Because I think she heard me when I said, we're in the city limits, there are leash laws. I will call them on you. Fast, quick, and in a hurry. Especially now that I know you lied. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said that was a stray dog. I don't know if y'all remember that day. But she said that dog was stray. And she didn't know where he came from. But tell me why her kids just came out of that same house. And the dog, I didn't see him come out of the house. But he just popped up from somewhere. Right after I saw them, he popped up. She was lying. And then this time he got a haircut. So I know she lying. And when I see her, see, I ain't gonna do like some of these people be acting like they saying this stuff and then telling you about it. When I see her, I'm gonna ask her about it. I ain't gonna be ugly with her. But I'm gonna say, you said that wasn't your dog. He came running at me again. So you know we got leash laws, right? Girl, see, I'm about telling people. Because I feel like when you tell people the right way, then they can't do nothing to you. I mean, they shouldn't do anything to you anyway. But when you tell people the right way, then what they got to be mad about? Miss Jasmine said he liked me. That was so funny. Yes, y'all, cucumbers and stuff. Like, here go this music, y'all. That was that music, y'all. I had to stop because of the music. Yes, y'all. I'm gonna probably turn the camera off. I might put the camera on her, but I'm gonna be like, you said that wasn't your dog. You said that was a stray dog. Where I get that from? I got that from you. I'm saying I've seen this dog, and I believe you because he doesn't have on the collar. He's unleashed. He's been out, and you can tell. I'm thinking they just got the dog or something the past couple of weeks. He's been out. He was out two other times that we came over here. And again, once a lady was trying to get him because she was thinking that she needed to, I guess, take him to the animal shelter. And another time, he was just in the rain, just getting really, really wet. So I was like, maybe it's not their dog because who leaves their dog, a little dog like that, out in the rain? You know, who does that? But today, that same dog came out here running with those kids. So I'm like, okay, now you just don't care about your dog. And now I'm not going to care about him either. Just as much as you don't care about him, I'm not going to care about him. Because, you know, I don't want to hurt a dog, but I don't want to hurt a stray dog. Stray or not, I don't want to hurt him. But if you can't control him and you can't put him on the leash, then it is what it is when I come through there. Yes, Jazzy, he is small. Y'all not seen him. I'm gonna have to go back and through it because when he jumped out, he surprised me again because, like I said, I've seen him twice since he ran up on me the first time. But I was in a car and I was really trying to help him this time because he was getting soaked, y'all. He was getting soaked. It was raining really bad, and I guess they left him outside. And so a lady pulled up and she tried to get out and approach him, and he wouldn't let her. You know, he wouldn't let her. So she couldn't get him. And so I'm like, okay, maybe it is a stray dog and maybe he just likes their house because the kids are there. But just now, that little girl ran out and she called him. And they never say his name. They just say, hey, or stop, or something like that. So that's why I feel like maybe they're not supposed to have him. Because, you know, sometimes when people are like, they don't own their homes and they rent and they're not supposed to have dogs. So they try to keep them hidden, but you have to bring them outside sometimes. So I'm thinking that she lied because maybe she's not supposed to have them. But the next time I go walking, like I walked that way yesterday, but I haven't been seeing them when I walked. I just saw them the other two times I was in the car. So the next time I go walking, and if they come out there, I'm gonna say, ask y'all mama to come to the door. And if she's like, oh, she gonna have an attitude. Y'all know she gonna have an attitude because she lied, right? You know, I was just talking about when people do wrong, instead of them just acknowledging that they're wrong, they have an attitude. They have an attitude with you because they wrong. I'm gonna say, well, you know, your little puppy, he's probably a dog for real, came at me again. And I'm gonna say, the next time it happens, I'm calling the animal control. And if he run up, he gonna get run back. What Sonya says, do you ever think about walking in the park? I hate walking in the park. I don't know why, but I do because I feel like you gotta go. It's kind of like when you gotta get up and go to the gym. That's why I get all of my own equipment. It's not just feel like you gotta get up. And some people say that they get a gym membership because they feel like it'll make them use it. It'll make them exercise. I don't. I see so many people who get gym memberships and they're just paying the gym for nothing. And then their excuse is, well, it's only $10. Okay, but if a homeless person asked you for $10, would you have that same attitude? Like, would you have that same attitude? If someone that you knew needed $10, would you have that same attitude? But you're going to give $10 million. I mean, $10 million. By the end of the year, it's probably 10 million. But you're going to give this company $10 a month, and you're not going to use the membership. So I do have a membership, but you know, during the past couple of years, I wasn't using it as much, and I had enough equipment at home. And it's like the park. I'm like, okay, I got to get up, go to the park, and then come back when I can just walk through the neighborhood. Is it a small dog? Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think he's real small. He's real small, but he's aggressive. Like he's aggressive in the fact that he comes at you when it's like it takes somebody to really yell at him to get him to stop. Like there's another dog. I don't know if y'all remember the little Winnie dog. That dog's a cute little dog. He barks, 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 and he'll come so far into the grass, and his owner is like, you know how I'm like, I don't know your dog, so all of them have a mouth they bite. But there's something about his dog. You know, he may get out of hand one day, but every time I encounter that dog, he barks from the same spot, and when you look at him, he sits, and he doesn't even know you. So he's not like, I guess he didn't, I guess he got him just so that he can, know what's going on around the house. But he sits every time. Knock on wood, does that mean he's going to sit every single time in the future? No. But at least he sits every time. But this little dog here, he runs to you. Like he approaches you. He's aggressive. Like he a little gangster. He went up to you like that first day. Maybe he just got my smell or something the first day. I don't know. Because the first day he like ran to my feet. But then today he stopped. But it could have been because the little girl said to stop. And he maybe just obeyed a little bit better today. But yeah, people get mad. So yeah, so when I see her, I'm gonna be like, when I saw him the other day, you must not know that I'm over here a lot. When I saw him the other day, you said that was a stray dog that he just took up. I said, which I found that strange because I don't know many people who let their kids play with stray dogs. But then I thought, well, maybe again he is stray because he looked like he had mange or something. And I'm like, dang, she let her kids play with that dog. She must not know what mange is. And maybe he just, maybe it wasn't mange. Maybe it was just another skin condition or something that he had and they were treating it. But today, he's shaven. He's well shaved. He's been groomed. He's been to a groomer. So she lied. And I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna say, even if even if I don't see him, when I see him, say, where's your mother? I'm gonna say, I report folks. I'm gonna say I report people. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. And see, a lot of times people be like, oh, they're a snitch, they're a snitch. How's it a snitch when you're breaking the law? That's why I always say that's what we were talking about with the riverboat incident. And it's not just stuff like that. Some people just truly think that they're above the law. They think they don't have to follow the rules, they don't have to follow the ordinances, they don't have to follow regulations. Where I am, I'm in the city limits right now, and there should be no unleashed dog unless he's a stray dog. And so that's why I feel like she lied. Yep. That's what she probably just lied, y'all. Look, I've been on here an hour and 7 minutes again. I'm gonna have to get the pay for a stream yard. Look, y'all, anything free, I use it up. Say I can't use it no more. Cause look, we don't get much of anything free anymore. So if it's free, I try to use it. Sure, I got this other app too. I think some people use Melon sometimes. It's called Melon. They don't give you as many hours as StreamYard, but they do give you some hours. So like when you run out of your StreamYard hours, you can use that app as well. Jazzy says, I don't blame you one bit. Let her know. Yes, Jazz, I'm gonna let her know. And I know she's gonna be like, that bit. I'm gonna be like, and a good one. I'm gonna be like, and a good one. The one that's gonna your doggy if you don't get a hold of him. Cause I don't want to do anything to him. Like I ain't gonna even lie to you. Like I said, you have to be fair about who you are. And I am that type of person that if he does something before I let him bite me, before he gets me, I get him unless I just don't see him coming. And like today, I was shocked. I saw him coming, but I was still kind of shocked. And I stood for a minute, like, are you gonna kidding me? So now I know you lied because those kids weren't out. Because I went around their way once and the kids weren't out. Came around there again, the kids are out, and bam, here he comes. I was like, well, I be dang. I be dang. I be doggone. Look, I be doggone. Here comes that dog. Because I really don't want to spray him with anything. I don't even know if mace will affect a little dog like that or a dog at all. But I don't want to spray him. I don't want to stick him. I don't want to I don't want to kick him. The other day I was dancing, had me doing a two-step, creating a whole new two-step. What Spikey said? Spikey said create another email. Why Spikey? I mean when I report him? Nah, Spikey, I report face to face. I'm gonna call him, be like who I am, where he is, tell him who said it, because I had this conversation with her. Because she gonna know who I said. She gonna know anyway. Because she gonna remember who he been renting at. She gonna remember who she lied to. So she gonna know she did it. And plus I said it. And them kids probably gonna tell her. Say, dog ain't on no leash. I'm gonna report you. I don't think I told them I was gonna report them, but I did tell them it's leash laws. And as soon as I said that, tell me why this other lady, like maybe 3-4 doors down, picked up her dog. He outside too, no leash. Oh, I got you, Spikey. I got you. I got you. I got you. Spikey, will it count? Will it count for your channel though? I just used the melon, but the last time, because I really don't ever run out. It's always, I get close and they send me the message that you're about to run out. And so before I run out, I it starts over. So I think I ran out once, and that's when I used melon. I think melon only gives you like so I think free StreamYard gives you like 20 or something like that. I think melon maybe only gives you, I don't know how much. I think they don't give you 20, maybe 14, something like that. I don't know. But I didn't think about that, Spiky, but that's smart. But once you connect it to your YouTube, aren't they going to know? Spiky said it worked. Spiky, it worked for you. Okay. Thank you. See, Spiky over here dropping nuggets, y'all. She's dropping nuggets. Y'all pick up that nugget if you're using the StreamYard. Arbor said, sorry, y'all. I had to finish walking. I was doing too much talking, shaking my head. I done missed a lot. Gotta catch the replay yet. Yes, yes, Arbor, the dang on dog came at me again. So I know that the lady is lying now. That is her dog. But I say, I'm gonna even, I'm gonna be, I might have a little attitude, but I'm gonna try not to. It'll be another day, a different day, a new day. So I'm gonna just let her know if I see him again out here with no leash on, the animal control getting a phone call, not a phone call, a phone call. But I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I've been on here an hour and 12 minutes. I wish you guys peace, positivity, and prosperity. Without peace, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. Whenever you mix negativity and chaos up, what do you get? You really get a mess. You fail to prosper. So I wish you all peace, positivity, and prosperity. Don't let bother people bother you. Take some deep breaths in and out, in and out. Focus on new goals. Focus on commitments that you would like to honor. Sometimes, we say we're going to do something, or we tell somebody we're going to do this and we don't. So just focus on, getting your mindset right. Focus on getting your mind right. And I'm glad that my walk is done, because had I seen that lady now, I would have had to mute y'all, because I'm not going to put her on camera, but I am going to have some words. But now, things happen for a reason. I didn't see her, so I'll be a little bit more calm when I talk to her, because I really wasn't mad. I wasn't mad. I was just shocked. Like, I know damn well this lady didn't lie to me. Yes, she did. But that's what people do. Like I said, we are humans. We do good things and we also do bad things. So, and I really don't think that she means anything. But if you're going to have a dog unleashed, then you need to be right there with him at all times. At all times. Because you're going to be held accountable. And then, like I said, I'm thinking this to the point where maybe she's not supposed to have that dog at her home, because she may be renting. And the landlord may not allow that. And so that's why she said that he wasn't hers. Because anybody with common sense should know that if this person walks regularly, or anybody who walks regularly, if they keep seeing him, then they're going to know I'm lying. So I ain't going to even lie to y'all. I really have a messed up attitude when it comes to stuff like that. Don't lie to me. Don't lie on me. Don't lie to me. Don't lie on me. So she had lied on me, so she hadn't quite done the worst. But yeah, I was a bit perturbed. Watchdog. Yeah, you're a watchdog. A watchdog, Spiky. Miss Jazzy says, everyone enjoy the rest of your night. Much love, Miss Jazzy. Enjoy the rest of your night as well. Arbor says, see, I almost missed that nugget of wisdom, Joshua. Thanks, just sat down to cool down and catch up on the chat and seen it. I screenshot it. Sonia says, good night, everyone. Have a great night. Yes, guys, have a great night. Y'all have a great night. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And tomorrow is Wednesday. Wednesday already. You know what that means? It's hump day. So I'll see you guys on the Let's Walk and Talk Wednesday edition. And thanks to each and every one of you guys for coming into the live. I appreciate you all. Bye, y'all.